Hello there, fellow chefs. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid, Brandenburg Shelter. Episode 35, Feasting on Canned Goods. But it looks like fighting directly outside of the GigaMart. I'm only drawing out like a trickle, meaning we're pretty close to the end of the flood. Also probably pretty close to the end of this crowbar, too. Isn't the... Oh, key to the fish and chips. Isn't the mall infested with zombies? Yeah, but this isn't a mall. Okay, yeah, that's too many. I'm high exerted, so let's bail. This is just a small plaza in a low-pop town. It's not like the Valley Point Mall or anything like that. Having been to Louisville's mall, this might be more zombies than were even in the Louisville's mall. Oh, and drowsy kicked in. Just as I got in the car. Perfect timing. Mild wind, clear skies. Light fog. I can deal with light fog. I need to cut back these bushes. They're getting annoying. Well, all that work and I got cigarettes and pants. Achievement unlocked, Bushwhacker. What am I, maybe I'll make pasta tonight. I think that's the best I can do. Pasta with nacho cheese. That sounds revolting. I'm all about it. I mean, I guess if you're starving, it wouldn't be so bad. But it sounds pretty bad. Alright, create stew from pasta. And add in pasta. And some more pasta. Apparently I can't add the nacho cheese to this. So I'm just going to eat the nacho cheese. And there's my double pasta stews. College level of cooking? Yes. I'm gonna go so far as to say I made better food than this, even in college. This is beneath me considerably, but, you know, what needs to be done needs to be done. Alright, no longer have a backup weapon. I'm using my backup weapon now. Using the metal bat, because the other crowbar is broken enough. At some point, I ought to... So there's a tool store here-ish that if Operation Get to the GigaMart doesn't pan out for some reason, I could always do that instead. I'm hoping Operation GigaMart works in the long run. Oh, cooking. All right, full to bursting. How much food was it? 39? Really? Okay. Weight is leveled up at 79, which is fine. And then I need some drinking water. Because I don't think it's rained since I set up all those rain barrels up top. Meaning I'm still relying on boil and transfer. I do not care for the level of UI that I have to do to, like, move water around. There's got to be a better way. Oh, I sent the water the wrong direction. See, case in point. I can't even tell which way the water's changing. Water barrel, transfer liquids. From source to pot. I could just go grab the water cooler downstairs. True. I wanted to leave the downstairs kind of like alone. As like a meaningless rule for myself. But it isn't. It's rough to follow those rules, I'll say. So I'm going back to the GigaMart tomorrow. Let's see how far I get. Can't be worse. Didn't call for rain, but I'm gonna put the pot outside anyway. The other thing I was thinking of is trying to give this van some love, but I mean that's not really what you guys voted on, so I'm gonna hold off on that for now at least. At least I'm getting a better sleep. That's true. Yeah, I'm shaving off like an hour or two of sleep from the quality bed plus the pillow. So there's that. Come on, van. Oh my god, radio. Quit lagging. I think I missed the whole weather report fighting with the buttons. I'm pretty pleased that IRL car makers are starting to put physical buttons back into cars. I hate touchscreens. I think if anyone did a comprehensive study about like crashes due to touchscreens instead of physical toggles, they would find that touchscreens cause a lot of car accidents. The lack of tactile feedback when you're trying to keep your eyes on the road and, like, doing anything with your car, miserable. I have an old car that has physical buttons, and I've, like, kept it going, keeping it repaired and everything, because I just do not want a touchscreen vehicle. They're miserable. I mean, if you like them, that's cool. If you can operate them safely, even better. But they just aren't for me. I want my car to have dials. Yeah, real buttons you can feel your way around? Exactly. There's not a single touchscreen in my car. It's an old car, like I said. If I want the radio on, it's a button. If I want the AC on, it's a button. The one thing it lacks, due to the fact that it predates touchscreen era, is it doesn't have a backup camera, which is subsequently mandated. I could do an aftermarket backup camera, but I'm, you know, a safe enough driver. I'm not gonna like run over my own kid or whatever. Probably everyone thinks that, but it's also not a large vehicle. It doesn't have a big blind spot or anything like that. It's a little hatchback. There's really no way to hide behind it. Just need a co-pilot? Yeah, that's, that works too. Hey, yo, to bark twice if my kid's behind me. Alright, let's check. So it is August 25th. Oh, you know what? I probably need to water my plants. Oh, Jesus, there's a big old horde right there. August 25th. 1,255 killed. Survived for 5 weeks now. Thereabouts. But yeah, my point about the touchscreens is that automakers are finally getting away from that. Which I'm surprised it took them this long. Because one of the reasons why car production kind of slowed to a halt during COVID era was a lack of microcircuits for things like touchscreens. Oh, there's a stink bug on my mic boom right here. Stink bugs stink, so I don't really want to kill it. Can you just go away? I don't really want the stink bug to like fly onto my face as I stream. You don't need to hear girly panic. So, just move them away. Am I clear? Oh no, there's still zombies. Oh, there's a backpack here. Oh, I already grabbed it. Come on. Oh, what the hell? Oh, well, they did change, not that this is applicable in my case, but they did change it so that you can crouch behind fences now and hide from zombies, whereas it used to not be the case. Why that zombie like stopped wandering towards me, I have no idea. It had nothing to do with the new crouch fence mechanic, but I figure it was a good time to mention that, yeah, you can use fences or anything like waist high and up to break line of sight with zombies. That's a thing you can do now, which is great. I don't think that Zomboid has not gotten to the point, in my opinion, where like stealth is useful. I think they made one step forward with the whole like you can crouch behind fences and couches and things, and then like 3 steps back with randomly weapons make an excessive amount of noise, negating any hope of being stealthy unless you like stealth knife kill everything, which I think is not reasonable because zombies spin around too frequently to always come up from behind them like you could in like State of Decay, let's say. But at least there's a little bit of movement towards inconspicuous and nimble and light-footed builds having a purpose. Because for the longest time, stealth traits did nothing really at all but waste your points. Don't get panicked. I'd say take a deep breath, but it's a bit stanky here, so don't do that. Oh, car key. I don't need triplicates of the GigaMart keys. But, I don't... Oh, hello, zombie. Yeah, there's some wagon out there that have the keys now, too. I'm a bat singer wizard. I'm just an alchemist using my metallurgy skills to murder zombies. Oh, I'm inside. I'm inside. Getting food. I mean, I know I'm winded and all, but it took so many kills to get up to this point. Empty boxes. Oh, delicious junk food. Is there a box? Oh no, I checked the... Why can't I check... Oh, I see. I was interpreting the boxes wrong. I thought this was on top, not in front. And it didn't help me anyway. The others were empty. Well, the fact that I killed that one zombie just there, and I didn't get flooded with backup, probably indicates that it's fairly empty. Which is a good thing. Alright, weight's at 79, so I can afford a few junk food consumptions. Alright. We're in the back of the GigaMart. There is stairs to the second floor. Usually that leads to an office area. But in this case, the office area might give me better vision. Of the rest of the GigaMart. At least that's what I'm hoping. I'm going to try to unencumber myself. I know it's a lot of canned goods. Oh, cereal. I'm just going to eat the whole thing. So I'm barely encumbered, which is good. What I wanted to see, which I can't, is out these windows. But apparently they're just like... I just can't see past them. So I'm going to take the canned goods that I've looted so far and bring them back to the car and then make another pass. Might even reverse the car closer. I wanted to be cautious about how close I brought the car in case it got surrounded and swarmed, because I didn't want it overtaken by zombs. I'm gonna go so far as to say most of these keys are probably useless. Here, have 4. And let's lower my carry weight by drinking 2 liters of grape soda while walking away from zombies. Disgusting. Well, weight should be okay for a bit. And I'll grab the keys back. I didn't mean to deposit them. Come on. Faster. How's this bat holding up? Oh, it's fine. Damn. That dude took a lot of blows to the head. So for now, I'll just favorite these keys in case I need them. But I'm not putting them in my key ring, because if I feel like if I ever put them in my key ring, I would never take them out. Kind of like in real life. Where you're like, well, what is this key to? I put it on my key ring, it must be important, but I don't remember, so I guess I'll hold on to it. Just in case. I can't imagine I'm the only one that does that. I got pretty good about it. Labeling and not filling my keychain. One of the things I wanted to do while I was resting, well, I guess I'm not. I was going to say go over to the blue truck to see if I can't commandeer it. But there's a lot of zombies out that way, so I'll take my breather elsewhere. So I managed to clear out the back stock of GigaMart. Honestly, it was a bit underwhelming. There wasn't a lot of food there. But there's still a lot of shelves up front. Some of those shelves, of course, is just going to have rotten food, but even rotten food can be useful for compost. And then some of the shelves, of course, are for canned goods and non-perishables. So I'll make my way back there and see what I can grab. All right, about 30 minutes of reading should do. Yeah, at least you're right. The keys have a label on them. I mean, mine does in real life too, right? It says the type of the car maker's brand on the key. You know, we'll say like Ford or Chevy or Honda or whatever on it. So it doesn't exactly say what specific car it is, but it's enough of an identifier for me at least. There was a comment earlier about extracting seeds from rotten food. Neat. I think there's not much of a purpose to that, though, because I wouldn't know the growing season for it anyway. The only growing seasons I know are ones that I have seed packets to. So mystery seeds, or seeds of mystery grow seasons, like, probably wouldn't be worth planting anyway. Because of the... You know, I don't think... plants generally don't really grow outside of the grow season, so I'd be planting stuff that I'd be taking care of but would never yield anything. And unless they change Zomboid, you only get experience for, like a harvest. So, because once upon a time, it was actually really easy to level up your farming skill, because plants grew quick and you got a lot of experience for harvests. But now, plants don't grow quick. So it can take like months to even get like level 1, I'd imagine. And I'm winded again. Oof. I know there's a new game option to always leave keys in the ignition. It's like not a terrible thing to necessarily turn on. Is that inaccessibility? Yeah, leave key in ignition. Guess I can do that. Oh, this truck has like a whole bunch of zombies around it. Now the thing is, am I gonna remember to like turn off? Well, I guess that's part of the struggle. Turn off but not pull key. Well, the good news is, even if I don't get back into GigaMart today, I do have enough calories looted from GigaMart to keep me for a few days. Possibly even longer. I'm not 100% sure. There was at least like 3 or 4 days of food there. But it was also like 3 or 4 days of effort. I wanted to check out this van, or truck, knowing the, my van's on last legs, unless I get new tires in it. High exertion, got it. Alright, let's see. Is this thing a hunk of junk, or is it usable? Not bad. Driver window's pretty good. Tires, all but one, are pretty good. Engine. Loud and low quality, so that's not ideal. It's also really low engine horsepower. But that might not be true. That number might change once I start using it. Let me in! Ow! Well, GigaMart, it's good knowing you, I guess. I'll be back in a week when all this stupid zombies go away. Oh my god. Well, I got some food. So there's that. One thing I could do, if you vote for me to scavenge, is I could head over to where the tool shop is and see about looting tools, right? I mean, I'm not thrilled that my looting run for the GigaMart has to take a pause, but I don't think it makes sense to go back there and try to fight even more horde with my dwindling weapons and supplies, because at some point I'm just going to be out of weapons to use. I'm fast approaching that point. I don't... I guess I'll keep these keys on me for now. But I don't feel great about, like, constantly holding them. Can't believe there was an alarm. Alright, what do you want me to work on next? If you want me to continue scavenging, go to the hardware store and the weapon, the gun shop. You can vote on that. If you want me to do something else, the choice is yours. So there it is. Good news is I'm alive. You know, it could be worse. Count my blessings and all. Alright, before I forget, let's go ahead and tend the crops. What? Unsafe for consumption? What? You're plumbed. Do you not know what? Just... My brain hurts. Why do I hear a zombie? I swore I heard zombies. Alright. Crops. Water level's fine. Thirsty. Okay, semi-thirsty. Let's get them watered. Watering cans are 8 liter. Oh, they're more than I thought. I thought there were 4. 8 liters not terrible. I moved the barrel, it's no longer plumbed. No, I didn't. No, not investigate. Dang it, submenu upon submenu upon submenu. No, don't water 10 at a time. What the hell? Water full. Here we go. I have to go back and re-water. Yeah, I didn't end up moving that rain barrel. I didn't need it. As long as it's well watered, I guess I don't care if it's completely full. In fact, some plants don't even want to be fully watered. I think like carrots, if memory serves. They like suffer if they're fully watered. Alright, watering can. Put that down. I'm gonna look so fresh and so clean. Oh, yeah. Now I look very nice. For the first time in, like, weeks. Yeah, this beige sink has a rain collector above it, but it, like, says it's dirty water for some reason. I don't know. I'm not gonna fight Zomboid. If it says it's dirty water, fine. It's got 14 liters of water in it still, and it's plumbed. Whatever. Whatever, Zomboid. If you say so. I'll boil it if I have to. Okay, what am I eating today? Let's do some beans and corn in a stew. Also, I still absolutely hear zombies. I think there's zombies lurking somewhere around my vehicle. Working on the second floor personal office area would be to build out the kitchen a little bit better. And I see that leading, so there's a chance to... Oh, yeah, there you are. There's a chance to flip it if you want to flip it to scavenging. It only would take a vote or two, but I'll be wrapping up that poll in just a second. Thank you for tuning in to Project Zomboid Brandenburg Shelter, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow zombie apocalypse survivors.